Sometimes you have to be tough. Sometimes you have to be as sweet as pie. You never know. It depends on who you're dealing with. I've always said that negotiation is not really learned. It's almost innate. It's in the genes. A negotiator is born. Making deals can be tough. I learned at a young age that you have to deal with the boss. It's very simple. Deal with the boss wherever possible. Once you make a deal with someone, it's really important to carry it through. If you start developing the wrong reputation, it makes it impossible to make future deals. Once you shake hands, that should be it. You've always got to stand up for yourself. You just have to fight for yourself because basically nobody else is going to fight for you. Negotiation is a very, very delicate art. The big thing in negotiation is to try and figure out your opponent. Otherwise, you're going to look like an idiot and lose big. Many times you hear the expression that God is in the details. When people come in to buy something, especially very rich people, they see details. If something's wrong, they see it, and it reflects in the price.
Let me see what that looks like.
That's why I'm up early in the morning to check every detail of my construction sites.
And what is that?
It's a little bit like watch somebody sell their used car and not wash it. You can spend $10 washing the car and get another $200 for the car. And I've seen guys, they're selling cars that are dirty. And I say, that guy is a loser.
It's going to be a great store when they're finished.
Never beg when you're trying to sell something. If it doesn't work out, take your lumps and relax. But you'll never sell through the begging route. You've got to believe in what you're selling. If you don't believe it, if you don't really believe it yourself, it'll never work. It'll never sell, and you're going to be miserable. We think we're going to have a very, very substantial portion of this building leased before we start construction. Thinking outside of the box is something that is very much of a cliche, but if you really want to be successful, that's how you're going to have to do it. People love the beauty of the building, and they love the location of the building. And I think they like Trump. It's always been easier for me to think big. It was always easier for me to attract the money and the capital than it would be if I did a small job someplace that nobody cared about and nobody wanted to finance. For instance, I'm building a new golf course in Bedminster, New Jersey.
Frank, how we doing? Good.
The site covers over 500 acres, which is huge. When I'm done, it's going to be one of the best golf courses anywhere in the world.
All right, good smooth stuff. This topsoil is great. Good smooth, okay? Now in this winter, I realize I have my own hair. They always say, Trump, does he wear a wig? I said, I have my own hair. At least I'll see it now in the
wind. You cannot be successful without passion. If you don't love what you're doing, if you don't have passion for it, forget it. Do something else. You'll be much more successful, and you'll lead a lot happier life. The greatest thing that can happen to a businessman or woman is to surround yourself with talented people who also happen to be loyal. You never know what makes a loyal person. And guess what? If they're not loyal to you one time, don't give them a second chance because they won't be loyal to you the next time.
Good morning.
I focus very, very hard on budget. When people don't adhere to a budget, it's only trouble.
You're 2,000,095.
Right.
Can you get it down to 1,800,000?
$1,800,000.
1,800,000.
People go over budget, they're in big trouble.
We have a deal.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
The word leader leadership is always hard to define because you see so many different people that are so different, and they're great leaders. Hello, everybody. But the quality of a great leader that I've seen that's common to all is respect. There's nothing like real estate. It beats paper stock certificates, and I think it's a great market. People have to respect you, or you cannot be a leader. How you doing, folks? Bill, we just bought the rest of the Sun-Times site, so we own 100% of it now. The marketplace is totally brilliant. If you price something a little bit high, all of a sudden, they don't buy. If you price it a little bit low, the marketplace just comes and eats it alive. You have to find the right price. And if you don't, big trouble. You better do a good job, Bill, or your ass is grass. Okay, good luck, Bill. Bye. When I build a building, or when I build a golf course, or a club, or whatever I do, you always have to go after a certain audience. #1 paperback is The Art of the Deal, and the #1 business book is How to Get Rich. You have to be able to pinpoint your market, and if you can't pinpoint the market, you won't be successful. Have a good time, everybody. Okay, look at the building, look at the facade. Get it painted, get it finished. I want to get rid of those air conditioning louvers, especially the ones in the terracotta. If you think an idea is really good, then just don't stop. Go after it. Keep selling it, because some of the greatest ideas were ideas that nobody wanted. So it's going to be painted like the top.
Yeah, just straight
Perfect,
down.
perfect. I love it. Do it. To represent Donald Trump and the Trump Organization, somebody has to be driven, but maybe more important than anything, they have to love it. If they don't love it, they'll never, ever be successful. Once they love it, and once I can see they enjoy what they're doing, and they've got the talent to do it, they can't stop.
Oh, flattery will get you everywhere. Oh, fantastic. How are you?
My apprentice, you know my apprentice.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Contractors are a whole separate breed. They're tough, they're smart. They didn't go to Harvard or Wharton mostly, but you know what? They're just as smart as anybody that went there. You have to know how to deal with contractors, and you have to be tough, because they will pick your pockets and you won't even know what happened. Positive attitude is all about self-confidence, and self-confidence is the whole ballgame. I like the name Trump Tower Chicago, like Trump National for the golf courses. If you don't have a positive attitude in business or in life, you'll never, ever be successful. I always thought of it Trump Tower Chicago, but the building is going to be amazing. Positive attitude is all about self-confidence, and self-confidence is the whole ballgame. I like the name Trump Tower Chicago, like Trump National for the golf courses. If you don't have a positive attitude in business or in life, you'll never, ever be successful.